This episode of Techno Buffalo is brought to you by JackThreads. Nokia readies to reverse its fortunes, it hopes, with the first Windows Phone 8 device. Don't look now, but the Facebook phone's back, and plenty of apples to fill your holiday stockings. In the midnight hour, she cried more rumors. That's right, it's Techno Buffalo's Rumor Roundup with a rebel yell. Hey, what is going on, everybody, and welcome to the Noah's Voices Cracking Show, to Techno Buffalo's Rumor Roundup. It's Rumor Roundup on Revision 3, your weekly rundown of the week's juiciest, entirely made up, or maybe slightly based in truth rumors from the world of consumer technology. Get ready for Windows Phone 8. It's coming, and it may be coming as soon as just over a month from now. Todd Hazelton reporting this week on rumors that Nokia is prepping its first Windows Phone 8 device or devices to launch September 5th at Nokia World. No specifics were given about the hardware other than that they're expected to include Nokia's PureView camera technology, which debuted impressively on the otherwise old, clunky, and entirely outdated, nay anachronistic PureView 808 Symbian phone, but the camera was really impressive. Reports coming out of China saying that Nokia may offer the Lumia 910 and Lumia 920 devices, two of them, the 910 and the 920, as soon as September 5th, again with an unveiling at Nokia World. So keep an eye peeled for that, or I guess two, since it's two phones and you have two eyes. And of course, whatever goes down at Nokia World, we will bring it to you right here on the Buffalo. Speaking of new phones getting ready to be debuted, reports surfaced this week that HTC and Facebook are indeed at work on a Facebook phone. The debut of the phone has been pushed back to early 2013, with sources citing the reason as Facebook wanting to give HTC time to work on other products. We're imagining that the phone would be built on an Android kernel, but heavily customized, perhaps entirely forked off like Amazon's Kindle Fire. HTC has a lot of experience skinning Android, if you will, on devices like this, the HTC One S, the unlocked version that I've been playing with. Yeah, believe it or not, I've been using an Android phone and I've been liking it. This is a nice piece of hardware. So, you know, if you're just itching for a new phone to feed your Facebook addiction, you might want to either count your pennies and hold off, or look for something else in the short term. Speaking of counting your pennies, Apple is apparently getting ready to unveil a whole slew of products for the holiday season. We'll have more on that after this from JackThreads. Hey, you know what? If there's one thing I've learned in the weeks and weeks of doing this show, my years and years of covering consumer tech, and my decades on the planet, it's this: only suckers pay full price. That's right, if you love alternative clothing brands like Hurley, Stussy, and Kid Robot, but you don't like spending all your cash on your threads, we've got something for you, so listen up. You can score premium brands at up to 80% off every day. There's a new invite-only shopping club just for guys, and it's called JackThreads. JackThreads is serving up the latest street, surf, and skatewear at prices so low that they will literally melt your mind. It's my mind melting. There's a wait list to join, but if you go to jackthreads.com/techno right now, we'll get you the hookup, because that's how we do it, the Buffalo. Just go to jackthreads.com/techno, TECHNO, and you can sign up for JackThreads and get your mind-melting prices right now. Last but certainly not least, everybody and their uncle is expecting the new iPhone to debut sometime in the next month or two. The latest reports throwing around the date September 21st for the launch, and also reports on a 19-pin to 31-pin, or whatever it is, 19-pin to 30-pin, I don't know, a new adapter, because the new iPhone apparently is going to have a smaller dock connector, which is going to mean everybody's going to either have to buy new cheapo speaker docks and cables or buy the adapter. Either way, Apple wins. I don't know if the cottage industry companies really win or not, but whatever. Along with the new iPhone, though, we may be seeing an iPad mini, a tweaked new iPad, which I kind of have a hard time believing, but maybe, and also a new iPod Touch, and iPod Nano. Reports this week that Apple is prepping the first major revamp to the iPod Touch in nearly 2 years. The rumors say that the new device will feature a 4-inch screen similar to the one that's going to be found on the new iPhone, and also a brushed aluminum back. The new display is said to feature the in-cell technology that allows manufacturers, but will allow Apple to yield a higher quality touchscreen device that actually is a little bit thinner than the current technology. Also in the works, if you believe the rumors, is a new iPod Nano, Going back to the old days of the tall, thin, rectangular-shaped Nano, this new device is said to feature some sort of an iOS-based variant, iOS-looking, not really iOS, but kind of looks like iOS operating system, running, of course, on a touchscreen. So I don't know, it's like, honey, I elongated the iPod, the current iPod Nano. I have no idea. All I know is I still wear mine on a watch band sometimes, and I'll feel really dorky, really kind of cool, but mostly dorky doing it. 5 new devices in time for the holiday season. I don't know if I quite buy it, but whatever. It's a rumor show. I don't have to buy it. Look for all that stuff coming in the next few months. And of course, we're expecting Apple to have not only their iPhone launch rather, but their traditional back to school event, which has been focused on music on the iPod line in recent times. Since I have Halloween on the brain, that's as good an excuse as any. What? That makes no sense. To end the show. That'll do it for this week. Plenty to digest, and there's plenty more over on technobuffalo.com, including talk about Sony Ericsson's Mint. I'm sorry, I keep calling them Sony Ericsson. Sony's Mint, their new flagship Android phone. Killian Bell has the rumor on that one, so go check it out on the Buffalo. Thanks to Rev3 for having us. Thanks to you for watching. This has been the Rumor Roundup. Round 'em up. Woohoo! We'll see you next week. Bye-bye. What's the date? 27th.